welcome to Mr.Amico Studio, where Doodles by me, Mr. AMIC. Oh, wow, episode 60. What? 60? Imagine. We can imagine a lot of things right now. Wow, just imagine episode 60. Boys and girls, we've been on this roller coaster ride for 60 episodes, and it's just getting better, and better. And today, yes, it's a request. It's a cool one. It's definitely 60 worthy. All right, and this request goes out to Kota. Yes, Kota, I heard you. I heard you. And here it goes. CHARIZARD! What? CHARIZARD from Pokemon! Check that! Ow, 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 ow. Ooh, it's a little too hot for me. Wow, talking about Charizard in the 60th episode. And Kota's awesome request. It's getting a little chills in the studio. Maybe I need to hang out with Charizard. You know what that means? Well, this is what it means. It's a beautiful day in the studio. Would you doodle? Could you doodle? Won't you doodle with me? And Charizard and Kota. Wow! So check this out. Okay, so I'm learning about this whole Pokemon thing. Charizard is the evolved form of Charmeleon. I hope you're taking your notes. And the final evolution of Charmander. Of this little cute guy. So he eventually turns into him. Wow. Okay. It also has two Mega evolved forms, Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y. Boys and girls. And we have a little Pikachu. And we have the little Squirtle. And of course, Balbazar. Boys and girls, I can't wait to see what you doodle. Ta-ta. All right, welcome back, boys and girls. We got Kota in the studio, Miss Marsico, Miss Winter, and Charizard. Yes! Bottom of my paper, top of my paper, and Charizard is going to be breathing fire in this direction, so don't get in his way. So now, we're going to start with his mouth. So in this area, I'm going to do just two slanted lines. Check this out. And I'm going to do one like that. Okay, I'm going to pause, I'm going to stop, I'm going to reset my mind, and then one like that. Now I'm going to go into another slant, and it's going to be more of like the top of a triangle, okay? And then I'm going to stop. And we're going to start building Charmander's mouth that's breathing fire. And now I'm going to start my line here, and just make another straight line. Look at that. Slant, slant, slant. All slanted diagonal lines. These would be considered geometric. But now we're going to throw a curve in there. You ready? I'm going to put a little curve like this. And now we're going to go back around and we're going to create Charmander's really stoic, iconic chin. Well, he is an iconic, very iconic Pokemon. As much as I read. And then put a line like that. Awesome sauce. Did I just say that? Awesome sauce. And a diagonal. Okay, boys and girls. Now just take a second. Just breathe. Just enjoy the experience that there's 2 more days of school for Parsons. And then we have a triangle for his big tooth. And now he has a friend. So yes, my school ends on Tuesday the 16th, but the doodles will not end. They will be limited, but we will still have 2 to 3 a week. So please subscribe If you subscribe, you will get the notifications when Mr. Amico drops his latest doodle. And you still can request. You just have to email me. So, here we go. And now I'm going to make a line going up like that. Again, piece by piece, step by step, and a line going over. And just stop. But the best part is, where do I stop? Stop anywhere you want, because you will adjust your drawing. You'll draw your drawing, your mind will associate or will change anything. It would just, put it this way, it's gonna work. It will work out. A little slant like that, a little diagonal, and then curve. All right. Again, this is considered complex because yes, it has a lot of shapes, has a lot of lines, but we're doing it together. We're doing it step by step. And another line. Very cool. And go down. Perfect. Look at that. And then a line like that. Okay, now we're going to do a curve. And we're going to go into Charizard's other eye. And I'm just going to curve. Watch. Slowly. I think I can. I know I can. And I get to the top of my curve, the top of my mountain, the top of the roller coaster. And I put my arms up like, oh, wee! And then I stop. And again, you stop where you stop. And then you will add whatever you need. I'm going to do another slant here. Okay. And I'm going to make a slant like this. Look at that. Look at that. And a curve. And just like that, we drew Charizard's face, his head. But now we need his eye. And you saw that first line you drew? That's basically a connection. So line, skip it, and then again, it's on an angle. And this is gonna be like a triangle, but we're not gonna connect the bottom, okay? And then we're gonna put a curve here, and a curve here. Here, curve, there, curve, curve everywhere, curve, curve. And a triangle for his eye. All right. Now, we're gonna do the top of a shape. The top of a trapezoid. Watch. Slant, straight, slant. That's just, I guess, to give the detail of the bone structure of his face. And we're going to give Charizard his nostrils, little triangles, and then little triangle tops, just lines. Wow, this is really coming together, boys and girls. This is looking really cool. I'm going to put a little curve here. Oh, wow. Now Charizard has horns, so watch this. It's going to be like a triangle. It's going to go into a slant, 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 slant. It gets narrow, a little curve, and then it gets wider again, just like each side is like the other side. And then I'm going to do these lines, okay? These little lines. And then he has a little tiny one because he has two horns. So we're going to put the little tiny essence, the essence of it right there. Okay. So now we're going to leave Charizard alone right now. We're going to go into his neck and his body, and then we're going to do the fire right before we do his wings. So right now, right here, right in this area, again, reset, talk it through. Like Mr. Amico always talks it through. Even if I were to talk it through right now, I would say, okay, right now, how thick is his neck gonna be? Do I start here? No. Do I start here by his tooth? Maybe I want to start in more. And then I figure a spot where I say, hey, I think this is gonna be good. And then I just make a curve. And I curve and I curve and I say, you know what? His neck's not gonna be that long. So I am gonna make it as long as I think it should be. Okay, remember, you are the master. You are the author of this book that you are writing. You are the author of this painting that you are creating. Now I'm going to make another curve. Watch this. This curve goes all the way in, all the way in, and it keeps on going, it keeps on going, and then it stops. What? How cool is that? And we're going to create a wing, one of Charizard's wings now. And this is going to be a wavy shape. Watch this, a wavy line that becomes a shape. Watch, the first wave. Okay. And the second wave. And it goes right off the paper. Excellent, boys and girls. Now, you saw that line that you drew here. Remember, you stopped it because we're going to add the wing there. You ready for this? All right, this is going to be really, really cool. Actually, we're going to add his arm, his wing. His arm. I guess they're connected. Watch this. Slant. All right. And then off my paper. Watch. Another diagonal. Bam. Right off my paper. And then I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do a curve here. Watch this now. And this is going to be his bicep, his muscle. Curve. Straight line. Gets to his elbow. Then off my paper. So now we created his arm. And we're going to make a connection. Because remember, life connects. We connect with life. Our drawings connect. Our shapes connect. Our lines connect. It's really important. And then I am going to curve. And I'm going to follow the original. Curve. And go underneath his horn. And curve. Okay. And then I'm going to create two accent lines like Keith Haring did. Like that and like that. Just to say, hey, there's some definition for his wing. And then this tiny little curve here. Just to show how big his wing is and it extends. All right, boys and girls. Wow, thumbs up, Kota, if you're having fun. Boys and girls, thumbs up, all of you. And adults, if you're having fun. And again, pause, rewind, call grandma. Grandma's so cute. And most of all, go to that fridge and grab a taco. So now I'm going to continue. I'm going to make his belly. I'm going to make a big curve. It's going to go off my paper. Watch this. And it's going to curve, curve, curve. Now I'm going to start curving inward, 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 off my paper. Okay. And right at the edge of my paper, this is one of his legs. I'm going to make a curve and a straight line. So this side is done. All right, let's follow this curve now. And I think I can. Not past his bicep, but like right there. And then now I'm going to start curving downwards. Down, down, down. I'm curving still. I'm curving still. I'm curving still. And then I stop. So now with that curve, we are going to make like a triangle top. And like that. And that's going to indicate his other leg. Wowzers. Can you say wowzers? Oh, I just said it. Now, how thick is his leg? How thin is it up here? Watch this. So his tail is going to fit here. So I'm going to put maybe a dot there. And remember, you're going to have a little space for his tail. So about a third of this space. And then I am going to curve. I'm going to curve drastically inward. And I'm going to stop. Okay? I'm going to put a little line here. And now I am going to create, let's create his tail. Let's just give you some more space to understanding his tail. Now his tail is going to be a big curve. Big curve. And it goes to a point. And then it goes down. Okay, so now we know that this space here is going to be for Charizard's hand, his arm. And I'm going to do a big slant, like that. And his elbow, so he's very angular, right? He has a lot of angles, Mr. Charizard. He is organic, he is a dragon, but he's drawn in that anime style. And then a little line there. And I'm going to go narrow. It's going to go narrow into his wrist. Okay. Skip a space, and then make a curve. And this is going to be curved. This is going to be curved to create his forearm muscle. And this is going to be a big curve to create his bicep. Bamzo. Oh, Bamzo is a word. Yes, it is. Let's create Charizard's hand. Okay. Curve. Bump. Bump. Look at that. Looks so weird when you just add it like that in these little parts. Big triangle. This is a big claw. That's a big claw. And then line on an angle on a diagonal. And then big triangle. That's his second claw. Okay. Curve. bump. And a little triangle connect. All right, and inside this little space, we're gonna have another big triangle. Okay, boys and girls, guess what you just made? You just made Charmander's big clawed hand. In this space here, let's put a curve. All right, we have a lot of lines, I know. But again, you're gonna feel super accomplished and you're gonna feel super confident. No matter how it turns out, no matter how it looks, you completed it, and completing something is a victory. Okay, watch this. Curve. Then like a little rectangle, like that, kinda, and then follow that. Straight line. Now we're gonna create his wing. And I like that idea. And we're gonna go all the way up. Finish it. No matter how you think it looks, finish it. Because a completed artwork, and then we're gonna follow that. We're gonna make it right on the side. A finished artwork is a victory. And then we go right off your paper. And then we're gonna, actually watch this, this is cool. We're gonna go out, all the way out, really thin, and then come back. And that is a spike or a horn that's on his wing. Or its wing. Yeah, it refers to Charizard as an it. And then we're gonna put a couple lines here for detail. Okay, now we're gonna do flames. Okay, we're gonna do fire. We're gonna do the fire on Charizard's tail. And these are all gonna be, again, make your own, have fun. This is a really fun, cool part. It's a lot of curves, a lot of wavy lines, okay, and curves. Watch this. Like, that's a curve, and that goes into a point. And then I curve, and I curve, and I curve, and I go to a point, and I go to a point, and I curve. Try this, this is cool. And I curve into a point, and I curve into a point, and I go into a big bump. Okay, we're gonna do 2 colors. Actually, we're gonna do 3 colors. Okay, that's the outside. Now we're gonna do a little one on the inside. Watch this. We're gonna do a little bump, go into a point, a little bump, a little bump. Cool, right? So I'm gonna do like orange, we're gonna do yellow, and then we're gonna do red. So now, remember his big toenail, his big claw? Let's work off that. Big curve, point, make a curve to a point, curve. It's all curves, and it really doesn't matter. No matter how your fire looks, it's gonna, by the color itself, it's gonna look like fire, okay? Just remember that. No matter how you draw your fire, by using the colors red, yellow, and orange, put some detail, it's gonna look like fire. Okay, now we're gonna finish off with Mr. Charizard's. Hey, Mr. Charizard, how you doing, Mr. Amico? We're gonna do fire here too. Watch this. We do like a little line here and a little line here. Boom. Okay. Now I'm gonna start all the fire. Watch this. Curve into a point. Curve, big curve into a point. Big curve into a point right next to that horn. Big curve into a point. You see how I'm doing this? Then watch. Big curve, point, big curve, point, big curve. Okay? You're just trying to make it as organic, as curvy and pointy as you can. And watch this, and then go whoop. Goes right to a point, and it connects. And that's really it. Just really focus. And then I'm gonna put 2 little lines here just to connect right there. You don't have to. And now the mouth, and the mouth gets a curve right below the tooth and right above the fire. Okay? And then we do a little Keith Haring there. And we have 1 little flame, and then Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard is complete. Watch this. Curve to a point, curve to a point, curve to a point, curve to a point, and curve. Wow! This evolution is crazy awesome, but there's one more thing. We're gonna, down here, we're gonna do a little shadow box, just to break that up, okay? And then we're gonna do one here, just to break that up, just to break up the monotony of the color. And then we're gonna do one here. All right, boys and girls? Just to break up the orange coloring. And then there's gonna be one here. And that's where the bottom of his tail is gonna be. All right, boys and girls, I think now we are 100% done-zo with my boy, Charizard. Calling all colors, calling all colors. All right, today is gonna be an orange day, but if you have other colors, definitely use them. We got blue, we got purple, we got green. They call me mellow yellow. We got orange, yes, ding, ding, ding. We got orange, and we've got red, and my assorted other colors. Pokemon! Try to catch them all. All right, so right now we're gonna just play or just bring his face alive. And I'm gonna take the orange crayon, and I'm gonna start with his horn, okay? And also, that's a good strategy. Start with the smallest part, and then his other horn, okay? And now, I'm gonna start with his snout, the dragon snout. And I'm not scribbling. I'm really being super thoughtful, super mindful, all right? And I'm using a growth mindset. So I'm not thinking about mistakes as something bad. I'm thinking of mistakes as something good. Mistakes make you better, okay? So mistakes make you butter. And you have steak and butter. Mistakes make you butter. And remember, concrete is not hard. Or, yes, it is hard. Art is not hard. Concrete is hard. Or art is not concrete. Concrete is hard. Art is challenging. And it's always good to push yourself. So if it's a good, healthy, positive challenge, wow, then you are doing so awesome, all right? And that's what you should really be hanging your hat about. That's what you should be really super proud about, that you tried and that you completed your drawing. It's not about how it looks. It's about you finishing it. It's about you starting something and finishing. That's the beauty of life, all right? Oh, you know how Mr. Amico always forgets something. I'm just gonna draw two lines here, all right? One here and one here, all right? Just to give a little definition to Charizard's, his neck, okay? And then as I'm coloring now, I'm really, again, super laser focused because the coloring part brings your drawing to life. But again, if you choose to have a black and white drawing, hey, go for it. Black and white drawings are beautiful too. They are beautiful. All of my doodles in my journals are black and white. Like my Christmas cards that I make every year, black and white. The only way I would put color is that if I made a Xerox copy. So now here's a cool little trick that Mr. Amico does too. If he has a drawing that he spent, 10 hours, 15 hours on, a long time, and all of a sudden I'm like, am I gonna like the color? Will I be as proud as I am where I was or accomplished by just creating the black and white? But I don't know, so I can't just stop. So I have to go forward with it. And a good way of going forward with something like that, and then we're gonna do his arm, is that I will make a copy. I will make a Xerox copy. All right, so I will scan my drawing into like a PDF, and I will print it out, and then I will add color to it. And then if I like how it looks, if I feel that this is the next move, the next level of that I want to approach with my drawing, guess what? Then I go on to the original. Or sometimes I just leave the Xerox copy if I do have a heavier paper for it. And I just create, I have two drawings. I have a colored version of it, and I have the original version of it. And sometimes, most of the times, I will do that. That's just me. But will I just say, I can't say that I won't like the colored version, or because I haven't tried or experienced it. So that's the whole thing too. You need to always move forward and always experiment and always try. You can't just say, no, I'm not gonna do that. Just give it a try, because you never know. You might love it. And I'm gonna do his other leg here. You might say, wow, imagine if I didn't try that, I would never know. Because the whole thing is this, you don't know what you don't know. And now think about that. While I make my crayon naked, oh, and I broke it. All right, these crayons need to be a little stronger. All right, recycle the paper, please. Okay, hi, Ms. Winter. Hello, Miss Marsico. And I am gonna color his tail now. You don't know what you don't know. Okay, think about that. You don't know what you don't know. Now, I'm gonna take a red orange, all right? I'm gonna take a red orange. And remember those little shadow lines I made? All right, those shadow lines are gonna be red orange. All right, I have a shadow line here, very cool. I have a shadow line here. Very cool. Okay, I have a shadow line right underneath his neck. All right, so I'm gonna keep those shadow lines, those colors, and then I'm gonna stop. Okay, he has his beautiful, 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 beautiful wings. And there's more orange, but you know what? Maybe I'm gonna jump around. And I am gonna color Charmander's eye. Look at that beautiful color. And this color is more of an aquamarine. So you have an aquamarine, you have a green, you have a blue. It doesn't matter really the color. Now I'm gonna go into Charmander's beautiful wings. Huh, beautiful. Art is beautiful and art is magical. All right, so now I'm gonna really take my time. I am gonna bring his wings to life, bring its, because it's not a boy or a girl. So they call him an it. Or call him an, that doesn't make sense, they call it an it. All right, so I'm gonna add this beautiful color here, and I'm gonna give you some facts. All right, Charizard is iconic. All right, so why, Mr. Amico, is Charizard iconic? You know what? I'm going to tell you. I am going to tell you why. That was such a great question, Miss Marsico. Thank you so much. So, why is Charizard iconic? You ready? Because it was the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve. Say what? Yep. Oh, I ain't lying. All right, Charizard is the first Pokemon to Mega Evolve into Mega Charizard X. And it helped beat Mewtwo. So Charizard X evolves and beats Mewtwo. Okay. Mewtwo, I think is like a cat or something. Because I know there's a Funko Pop. Imagine viewing the world through Mr. Amico's eyes. Doodles and Funko Pops. And every time I see this pencil, every time I color with it, this thing, it goes to the back. So it's odd, but it's fun. It's fun. So right now, as you're coloring your wings, again, now these are beautiful. These are the colors of the Miami Dolphins, the Miami Hurricanes, the Golden Girls. Remember the sofa or the comforter or the blankets or the pillows in the Golden Girls? They had these beautiful colors. But yeah, these are beautiful because blue and orange are complementary. And complementary colors look great together. Hence, why Charizard is these colors. Because the artists don't mess around. They know what colors look good together. So that's why you have a lot of complementary colors on your Pokemon characters, or analogous colors, or primary and secondary colors. Looking awesome! Looking what? Looking awesome! All right, Pokemon. Try to catch them. Pokemon Go, that was hilarious. So now, let's keep on going. Talking about Charmander. Nope, we're not talking about Charmander. We're talking about, guess who? Charizard. Charizard. Okay, wow. That was fun. So now, I'm going to take that same orange, and I'm going to put that orange for his wings. All right, excellent. And now this is going to go here, this wing, and then it looks like we have his mouth. And we have Charizard's fire. Oh, fire. We get to paint his fire, we get to draw his fire, we get to color his fire, we get to doodle his fire, okay? So now, before the fire, his belly, they say his belly is like a light yellow cream color. So I got this color is called cream, duh. So I'm gonna create this cream color for Charizard. All right. I don't know if you can see it. I could barely see it on my paper, but I'm gonna do something really cool with this, okay? I'm coloring up and down in one direction as I get to the end of the paper, okay? Now watch this. This could be really cool if you want to try this. I'm gonna get a darker yellow, okay? And this yellow is called, these words are so tiny, yellow ochre, okay? Yellow ochre. And now I'm gonna softly create value. Watch this. I'm gonna super softly just do the edge. And see that? By doing that, it's so soft. It's gonna give that highlight. It's gonna give that value. It's gonna say, hey, you know what? His tummy is protruding. All right. Oh, look how cool that is. Look at that. What? All right. Now check this out. Let's do the fire. All right. I got my colors here. I got orange, I got red, and I got yellow, okay? I'm gonna do orange first, and it's a different orange than his skin. So it's a more of a darker orange, all right? Or I'm just gonna apply a little more pressure, like that. It's a little darker. Excellent. And then I'm gonna add yellow, okay? I'm gonna add yellow. Again, I'm gonna apply that pressure. So now his tail is on fire. And it has a yellow flame, it has a bright orange flame, it has a bright yellow flame. And then it's gonna have now a bright red flame. And that red is gonna look really great against that aquamarine, because red and blue are primary colors with yellow. So that's why these colors look so beautiful together. And, oh, and I just broke. I just broke my crayon, or my, but look, I'm just gonna use the tip. All right, see that? Sometimes when your sharpener isn't around, I wonder where my sharpener is, but it's okay. Mr.Amico can do this. Excellent. Okay, and Mr. Amico is done. So now, check that out. Is that super cool? All right, I'm just gonna fill this in a little more. Excellent, excellent. All right, so now we're gonna do the mouth. All right, Charizard's mouth, and we're gonna get, I'm gonna get the black. All right, I'm gonna do Charizard's eye. And then I'm gonna do Charizard, inside Charizard's mouth. There are two shapes, right? So the outside shape that is closest to his eye and also where his teeth, his top teeth are. All right, this is gonna be black. Excellent, okay? And then the inside of his mouth is gonna be this maroon color, okay? And then I'm gonna just apply pressure. And this is inside his mouth because he is breathing fire. And then if you want, you can actually add a little black on top. Isn't that crazy? How cool is that? That's super cool. Okay, so I'm gonna take that bright yellow. I'm gonna take that bright yellow, and the big part is gonna be the bright yellow flame. All right, big, bright yellow flame. All right, let me get more Charizard stuff. Charmeleon is a fire-type Pokemon. I bet you didn't know that. Introduced in Generation 1. It evolves from Charmander starting at level 16 and evolves into Charizard starting at level 36. Now, see, that should be on Jeopardy. Okay, and now I'm gonna take the red. You ready, boys and girls? And I'm gonna give you your last Charizard fun fact. Okay, here it goes. Charizard flies around the sky. Yeah, I mean, where else are you gonna fly? Charizard flies around the sky in search of powerful opponents. It breathes fire of such great heat that it melts anything. However, I think he's a nice guy, listen to this. However, it never turns its fiery breath on any opponent weaker than itself. Oh, that's so nice, Charizard, thank you. Charizard is 5 feet 7 inches, so he's actually really small. He's my height. He's 199.5 pounds. Category Flame. Abilities Blaze. Weakness Water, Electric, and Rock. All right, and on that note, Kota, awesome request. Pokemon! All right, what? Episode 60, Donzo, Benito, in the books. Charizard was in the studio. Wow! Pokemon. I've been doing a lot of drawings with them. Kota, thank you for your awesome request on this beautiful Friday. Hug your parents. Love your parents. And please, please appreciate your parents. They are the true superheroes. And, wow, that is a beautiful stream. Boys and girls, ta-ta.